It's the times like these mini rabbit hole. Today we're doing the acoustic version, of course, for the B Squad. Brandon Calloway and Blade Hart, and extra special super duper thanks to Mr. Brendan Foster and way to ruin the B theme there, Dan Diamond. But thank you times 100 million billion plus one of whatever you say anyways for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club. Gentlemen, if you are the choosy type of chap who would like to know what that's all about, the link, of course, will be in the description. What would be the female version of chap? Chapis? Chapette? Chapeau. There's two main versions of this version that we can go off of. I'm going to go through the 8675309 version, and then at the end I'll go through the Skin and Bones version and see what might have been different. But apart from not being here, being on regular D for the intro, the other difference from the electric version, if you watched yesterday's video, is that it's just a little bit smoother. So you're going to be all with your pointer finger, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Verse, regular D, to A minor with the high G, just like the electric version. So A minor chord, add a pinky finger on E string, 3rd fret, if you like. If not, don't worry about it. Now when we go to the C, we're gonna walk up via the A string 2nd fret. That's a B note. Just for a quick, leave your high G in that C chord. Then, just like the electric version, E minor, 7 with that B string 3rd fret, that's a D note. The D note denotes the E minor 7 chord. Back to your intro. So that's it, here we go. D. A minor with a high G, if you like. Walk up to C. E minor 7. Intro. Difference is if the intro is in between the two verses, then you're going to do an extra strum with the pointer finger off, so you'll be all. I guess it just kind of winds up the D in the verse. Chorus. For the chorus, we're going to play C add 9. That's like if you're playing G, your middle finger and pointer finger move one string down towards the floor. Important. If you play your G with the open B string, that's fine if you're playing G, but not if you're playing C add 9, because that D note we now need to denote a C add 9 chord. So you'll have A3, D2, open G, B3, baby E3. C add 9. E minor 7, those two fingers stay, and pointer finger goes on A2 now, and your open E string. To D, where you will go C add 9, E minor 7, D, groups of 3. And it seems to me on this version that one guitar goes, and one guitar goes, to get the motion of. Listen for it and tell me if you agree, but if you want to do that, I have trouble getting that D string 4th fret with my pinky finger, so I'm going to play G2 with my pointer finger, B3 with my middle finger, eschewing my baby E string, and then my ring finger is available to play that F sharp note on the D string 4th fret. If you want. Either way, of course, this gets cut off when the D should happen with the intro thing. For the O part, for the bridge, get out your 7 hats. You're going to count to 7 playing D. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Either C or C add 9. Doesn't matter. Pick your favorite. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, and then it's a G chord, but we want to emphasize the B note out of the G chord so we get the motion of rather than the motion of. So we're going to play a G with a B in the bass, which is just a G chord, except leave that string out of it completely, and now it's the shape of our E minor 7 chord. The only difference is we're not going to strum the E string at all. So there's not an E in the bass, there's a B in the bass, hence G with a B in the bass. All right, 7 beats each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, repeat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the last G gets 8 beats. 5, 6, 7, 8 into this thing. Of course, there's a piano taking care of the tinkly bits during that part, but it seems to me that towards the end, an acoustic guitar filters in doing the lead riff from the intro of the electric version. So if you'd like to participate in that kind of fun, you'll be D string, open 12, 10, open, G string, 12, 11, do that much again, and top it all off with an A, 12, 10. So here we go. Times suits your druthers, but the last time you'll need one extra beat on the last one when they're hanging on the G, right? So on the A string you'll go 12, 10, 12. So here's 2 sets, one 7-beat one and one 8-beat one. But check out what a difference a little bit of palm muting makes with this one, palm muffling rather. So do this. Right into that, but that's all there is to say about this version. Now I'm going to pour through Skin and Bones and see. I think there's a couple of little tiny differences, but I will report back in just a moment. First tiny difference in the verse. Dave plays D suspended 2, so open baby E string on your D chord. Chris, during the A minor chord, plays an A minor 7, so open G string on your A minor, plus, of course, the G on the top, so an A minor super 7, if you will. Otherwise, totally the same. In the chorus, Dave, instead of playing C add 9, is playing regular C with the high G, and hence, instead of Wonderwall E minor 7, he's playing E minor 7 without the high G, so just the B string 3rd fret there. So hardly worth mentioning, but I mentioned it. Alright, this is awesome. For the bridge, the build-up part where the lead guitar is going to go, during this, the Skin and Bones version, Dave starts with his octave chords just like in the studio electric version, right? So A5, G7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 2 frets to C, 6, 7, down 1 fret to B. Now remember, not because the band is playing a B chord, the band is playing a G chord if they were playing a chord, but we're just playing the B, the B's plural, out of the G chord, so that's why that works. But the second time through, as it continues to build up, Dave throws a major 3rd into the D, so we're going to have A5, G7 just like before, but add in a B7 as well. So it's like a D chord with no 5th, down to C the same way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but when we get down to the B's that are really part of the G, we're going to have BB, just like we had, A2, G4, but throw in a D note on the B string 3rd fret, and this is great, because you could call this chord a B minor chord with no 5th in it, or you could call this chord a G chord with no G in it at all. It's a G chord with no G, a 3rd, and a 5th. That's so cool. Anyways, D, C, 7, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, G with no G, 5, 6, 7, repeat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so on. At some point, Dave switches to the open chords D, C, and G, and Pat Smear starts doing something really cool on the B string 12 and 10th frets and the E string 12 and 10th frets like this. Let's see if I can give you a one beat here. So like boom, boom, boom. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all I have to say about those two versions of this version of that song. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.